All right, we got a 20-minute upper body and core focus workout today. This is good for beginner to intermediate level. We're working 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We've got 3 circuits and they've got 4 exercises per circuit. We're gonna be doing each circuit 2 times through. 45-second break between circuits. Total run time is 20 minutes. This is a great one. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump on in. All right, so we're gonna start today's work off with a tall plank position. So set up for a normal push-up, but we're gonna turn the fingers to face away from one another. And from here, keeping the body in a straight line, let's get tall on the armpits, round out the back, and think about pressing into the floor as hard as you can. Keep the head neutral. We're gonna be here for 30 seconds. Let's begin. Rock solid, stay tall through the armpits, head face forward. Keep pressing against the ground as hard as you can, arms straight. Make sure the shoulders stack directly over top of the hands and the core stays nice and solid. We're working on what's called protraction of the shoulders. So that's the shoulder blades going around the body away from one another. Really stable position for any kind of hand balancing. 2, 1, and that's time. All right, our first core movement is a roll up. So we're gonna sit with the legs flat out in front of you, arms nice and straight, and we're gonna roll down 1 vertebra at a time, really slowly, and then come up the same way. So sitting up and all the way down, 1 vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Here we go. So start by rounding the back down, nice and slow and controlled, as slow as you can. Once you're down, let's slowly bring 1 vertebra up at a time to tall sitting. If you can't do it slowly, you can add some momentum on the way up, but make sure you're going slow on the way down. And slow on the way up if you can. Awesome, keep it going. This will be our last one. All right, we're gonna move right into a tricep push-up. So let's begin in a normal plank position, but with the forearms parallel to one another. Elbows stacked directly below the shoulders. And from here, we're just gonna press straight up to the arms and down. If you need to make this one easier, you can stick your bum in the air to take some weight off, but let's begin. Stay in that perfect plank position. Nice and stable, keep the elbows in close to one another. You can even cheat the way up and slowly lower yourself if you really struggle. These are pretty tough. They're definitely harder than they look. Nice and controlled. Keep the body in a nice straight line. Elbows stay together. Last one here. All right, we're moving into a dead bug. So lie down on the back. We're gonna bring the knees up and arms up. Make sure your knees stay stacked directly over the hips. We're trying to smush the lower back into the floor so there's 0 space. We're gonna lower the right arm and left leg at the same time. As you lower, here we go. So as you lower, make sure the arm and leg that are raised don't come closer together. Keep them exactly where they were. Keep the lower back nice and flat. There should be 0 space under your lower back. Moving nice and controlled and slow, sucking the stomach in as though you're putting on a tight pair of pants. Keep the arm and leg that are not moving perfectly still. Last one here. All right, that's time. So we get to do it all over again. We're gonna start with that tall plank position. Again, make sure the fingers are pointing away from one another and that we're rounding out the back. So think about pressing the floor as far away as you can and keep the body in a nice straight line. So here we go. And nice and tall. Round out those shoulders. Nice straight line. Push the floor away hard as you can. You're gonna feel muscles in the armpits, chest, and shoulders working to hold you in this position. Might feel the core working as well. That's also good. Almost there. Keep tall. And that's time. Okay, we got roll-ups next. Again, moving as slow as you possibly can. Trying to go down 1 vertebra at a time. Segment the spine, legs stay nice and straight. These are tough. Get the core working. Here we go. Nice and slow. Roll down one at a time. This first round is a little bit of a warm-up. They do get a little bit harder from here. Roll down nice and slow. Keep that control and control the way up. Really feel the abs working. Excellent. 10 more seconds. Probably enough time for 1, maybe 2 good reps. Up we go. Last one here. Awesome. All right, we're gonna make our way back for those tricep push-ups. So start in a plank position. Really work to keep your forearms parallel to one another. If you are having troubles with these, you can cheat the way up and then come down really slowly. So let's get ready in our plank position. Elbows in nice and close, palms flat to the floor. And let's begin. Up you go for those tricep presses. Down slow and up. Really feel the back of the arms working to lift you straight up and down here. So far, so good. 10 more seconds. We're almost there. Keep those elbows in nice and tight. Core tight. All right, and we're gonna finish off this little circuit with our dead bugs. Again, make sure the lower back stays completely flush to the floor. The leg that's raised, make sure it stays in its position, so don't let it kick toward you. We're not doing bicycles here. And try to keep the lower part of the upper part of the shoulder blades off the floor. Here we go, dead bug. Let's lower one arm and the opposite leg. Keep the lower back flush to the ground. No space whatsoever as you go out and in. Stay nice and tight. Make sure just the arm and leg move, nothing else. Oh, it's burning now. Man, that's time. All right, we got a brief rest before we move into circuit number 2, which will be push-ups, some side planks, and some puppy dog shoulder raises. They're harder than they look, but give yourself a moment here to maybe hit the like button, maybe subscribe if you're not already. We post new content Thursdays and Sundays. Let's get ready. So, standard push-up to space the hands. Let's start with lying on the stomach with the thumbs directly below the armpits and press up from here. Make sure the elbows stay within 30 degrees of the body. Try not to let them go out too far. You should feel your body shift forward so that your forearms remain vertical the whole time. Let's get ready. If you can't do full push-ups yet, slowly lower yourself to the floor. Do a push-up from the knees and return. Otherwise, let's just do nice, slow, controlled push-ups. Stay under control the whole time so we're not arching the back or rounding the shoulders. Stay nice and stable. We've got 10 seconds left. Almost there. That's time. All right, we're gonna move into a side plank. So let's go left elbow on the floor. We'll put the bottom foot in front. So the left foot will be in front and come up nice side plank. Make sure the hips stay stacked. We're gonna bring the arm up overhead and we're gonna be rotating the chest toward the floor and up. So here we go, nice and tall on that left armpit. Rotate and up. Try to keep the body in a straight line so you feel the muscles of the side of the body doing the work. Again, the bottom foot is in front. So left foot in front, right foot behind as we rotate. Feel the left shoulder, left side of the body working. Stay tall on that armpit. Last one. That's time. We're gonna switch sides. This time, right elbow on the floor. Right foot's gonna be in front. We're gonna come up into that side plank. As you rotate, try to keep the torso, get it to be parallel with the floor here. Let's try and get out of breath here. All right, nice and tall in the armpit, arm up. Let's rotate under and back up. Keep the body in as straight of a line as you can as you do these. And up. Good. Turning under and up we go. Keep that core nice and tight and in a straight line. And you're gonna feel this bottom side Working very hard to maintain position. Almost there. Probably our last one here. That's it, perfect. All right, so we got a puppy dog shoulder raise. So from here, we're gonna put the forehead down on the mat and then raise the arms. So the further forward your hips go, the harder these are gonna be. So if we're back here with the bum on the heels and raise, that's a bit easier. As you move out, it gets harder. So I'm gonna do them from here. So push your arms straight overhead and lift for 1, 2, good. Forward and 1, 2. Try to have the thumbs pointing up to the ceiling. 2. Feel the upper back muscles working. All right, go back through this again. So we're starting off with our standard push-ups. Again, if you can't do full push-ups yet, slowly lower yourself to the floor, stop, and then come back up. Okay, otherwise we're just cranking through nice quality, under control push-ups. Here we go. Nice and controlled as we go up and down. Keep the body straight. Nice and stable. Keep on moving. All right, back to our side plank. So we'll be on the left-hand side now. Let's put the left foot in front, and then we're gonna reach the arm up overhead and rotate under. Try to get the chest to face down directly at the floor. Here we go. So 3, 2, 1, arm up, rotate the body under, and back up we go. Rotate under, back up we go. Stay as stable through the torso as you can, so that as you rotate, you're not sticking the bum out. Keep the body in as straight of a line as you can, and just twist upon the spine. Awesome. All right, we'll switch sides. Right elbow on the floor now, and we're gonna put the bottom foot in front. So right foot goes in front, left foot behind, and we're gonna be rotating. So let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's rotate underneath and up. Keep the body in that nice straight line as we twist. Open up. Ten more seconds. Stay stable. Armpit tall. Here we go. Last one. Perfect. All right. So we got those puppy dog shoulder raises. So forehead on the floor. Reach the arms out of the socket first and then up into the air. Feel the upper back muscles working. If you find it too hard with your hips forward, just bring your bum back to sit on your knees. Let's get ready. 2, 1, and let's go. Keep the arms as straight as you can. One more. All right, that's time. Okay, we got a brief rest. We've got one single more circuit. We're doing some tall plank taps. So we're gonna return to that tall plank position. This time, one arm at a time. We've got some prone shoulder press, which are very tough for the upper back. Hindu push-ups, and then we're gonna finish with core with an L-sit leg raise. So let's start it off with the plank shoulder taps. So we're gonna go into our tall plank position, this time with the hands close together so the thumbs are touching. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. We're gonna lift one hand off the ground for 1, 2, and switch. Make sure the hips are not tipping side to side. If you can't keep your hips stable, Bring your feet wider to make it easier. Oh, let's begin. Here we go. So lift 1, 2, and then other side. 1, 2. If you're finding it easy, you can bring the feet closer. 2 and 1, 2. Make sure the hips stay nice and stable. Ideally, I should be able to put a glass of water on your back and not spill a single drop. Hold on 10 seconds. Really feel this obliques, the rotational muscles of the core working to hold you stable. One more here, and that's time. All right, we got our prone shoulder press, so we're gonna lie down on the stomach, and from here, we're gonna lift. So keep pressing the tops of the feet into the floor, and lift. Make sure your feet stay on the ground. And from here, lift the arms up. We're gonna bring the arms forward and back. So keep the chest as high as you can. Reach the arms forward and up and back. Forward and up and back. Good, keep the chest nice and high. Feel the upper back muscles working. Keep the chest high. Feet on the ground. All right, that's time. Okay, Hindu push-ups are next, so we're gonna start. Bring yourself to a push-up position. We're gonna bring yourself up into a downward facing dog. From here, we're gonna swoop the chest low toward the floor and all the way up into an upward facing dog, and repeat. So down dog, let's swoop the chest down low, close to the floor. Come on up to an upward dog and come back. And we're just going in circles like so. Control it, and up. Keep nice and close to the floor as you come through. Up. Sit 10 seconds. One more. All right. Moving into L-sit leg raises. So have a seat with the legs straight out, point the toes, and we're gonna lean forward. The more forward leaned you are, the better. And we're just gonna lift for level 1, 1 foot at a time. For level 2, both feet. Hold for about 2 seconds. Here we go. 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, and down. 1, 2. The further forward your hands are, the better. Or either doing both at the same time or one at a time. Whatever works. 15 more seconds. Keep it going. These are tough. Almost there. All right, that's time. Okay, we get to do it all over again. We got those tall planks to start, so thumbs close together. Bring your feet wide. The wider you go, the easier. The closer you go with your feet, the harder. Make sure your hips stay squared. Let's begin. 2, 1, and here we go. Hold, 1, 2. Switch hands in. Hold, 1, 2. Good. Switch hands in. Hold, 1, 2. Make sure the hips aren't wobbling. 2. Good stuff. 1, 2. Keep it moving. 1, 10 more seconds. Nice and stable. Make sure the body's not wobbling. Keep it squared. So far, so good. All right, that's time. Okay, we got those prone shoulder presses, so laying on the stomach, lift the chest high. Probably not gonna talk for this one, it's tough to talk, but reach the arms far forward and up. Let's go ahead and get ready. So starting on the stomach, arms to a W shape, lift up high, forward we go. Keep the chest up. Feet on the ground. Keep it moving. Almost there. Oh, that's time. All right, we've got our Hindu push-ups are next. So start in that downward facing dog. Swoop the chest low to the floor and up to the upward facing dog. Move nice and slow and deliberately, and then return back to that down dog. We're going in circles here. Let's get ready. Last round of these. Swoop and up. Here we go. Swoop low and up. Swoop low, up. Keep it moving halfway. Shoulders are burning. All right, and our final movement of the workout, we've got these L-sit leg raises. These are tough. Work with one leg at a time if you need, 2 legs at a time if you can. Remember, the further forward you lean, the better. It's better to be out here and barely able to lift your legs than back here and lifting way up high. So let's get ready. 2, 1, and let's go. Keep it moving. So far, so good. Ten seconds. Last one. Oh. All right, that's time, guys. Nice work today. It was a tough one. See you in the next one. Cheers.